What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're diving into Creed 3.
You out there boxing. I need you to start fighting.
So I watched the movie when it came out, and honestly, I thought it was pretty good. It's crazy, Michael B. Jordan produced and directed the movie, so shout out to him for being able to do so much while starring in the film. Also, a big shout out to Jonathan Majors, who played Damien in the film. Both actors are really talented, and I hope I get to see them in more films in the future. Now, for the story of this movie, I thought it was pretty solid overall. Maybe a little rushed in a way, but handled pretty nicely so it doesn't feel dragged out or way too short. But I think when it comes to Creed in the movie, actually finding Damien, I think to get to that point was kind of rushed entirely. Like, obviously we knew it was a build-up waiting to happen, but when the final fight happened, it didn't really feel like everything was on the line for Creed. Like, it was just a cliche, the quote-unquote good guy always wins in the end type of story. Now, just a little recap on the story. Creed was friends with or considered Damien as a brother when they were younger. Creed and Damien used to be abused by a male caretaker, even though they admit they weren't the best kids ever. It's still, no excuse for that. They still had a lot of built-up tension due to it. Creed and Damien used to go to like underground fights and bet money, and Damien would fight for money and split some of that earnings with Creed. On the way back from a fight, they stop at a gas station, and Creed runs into an old caretaker who abused him. After confronting him, he started punching him until he was pulled out by two other men, and then Damien pulled a gun to de-escalate the situation. The cops came and Creed ran off while Damien went to jail for 18 years. Fast forward those 18 years, Creed becomes a very successful boxer with millions, and Damien gets out of jail, basically upset at Creed because he believes he should have been the one in his shoes. Now, personally, if I were to change anything, it would be that Damien in the movie fights numerous fighters to get his name known to the public while also fighting with a vengeance, and at least like a 2-year time skip for him to get more wins under his belt and eventually call out Creed for the heavyweight title. If you see my other videos, I like side characters a lot, and they can add a lot of value to the movie. And if I had to pick one side character that I did like, it would be Creed's daughter. She gave me the Next Generation kind of vibe and just overall had good father and daughter moments. And maybe Creed's coach was, pretty good too. But other than that, I didn't really care for anyone else. I think if the story just leaned on its side characters a little more, it could have definitely helped. And I think like adding maybe like a strong comedic type of actor or someone with enough caliber to really drive the story home would this really make a difference. For the last fight between Creed and Damien, I give it a score of 6.5 out of 10. The cinematography was really good and the boxing seemed pretty well, at least from my understanding of it. But something about it didn't really just hit the mark for me. But that's just kind of my take on it. It probably would have been a longer movie, but if the time skip happened, I like to see Damien actually take the heavyweight title from Creed and actually have Creed go through like a pretty much self-confidence, like he losing it and going on a tough road to really earn it back and just kind of losing a little bit of everything on that kind of like journey. But anyways, I give the movie like a 5.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it, but I have my issues with it. But overall, it's a pretty decent movie. Anyways, thank you so much if you watched all the way to the end, and I appreciate all of you. Please like and subscribe for more content and comment if you agree or disagree with anything I said in the video. And like always, I'll see you in the next video.